Hi, this is Dean Graziosi, and welcome to this week's blog. I'm a little dressed up today. I was sitting here doing some training videos before doing this video blog. Hey, the last 2 weeks have been unbelievable. The response we've had from the news diet and the negative person diet has been overwhelming. It's in the top, I think, 1 or 2 or 3 blogs ever that we've ever done. And it just shows that, so many of us are facing so many outside influences that even if the blueprint, which I hope I share with you over and over in the Set for Life system, in my books, in my Real Estate Success Academy, even if it's right in front of you, sometimes you have so many challenges and obstacles. And if I can do anything in my power to help you chip away at those outside influences and let you focus on what you need to focus on, a bigger future for you, then I'm doing my job. I want to let you know I read every single post that you guys put underneath my video blogs, and I thank you. They're awesome. They inspire me to come back here. I couldn't wait to do this week's blog. I have to be honest with you. So the last couple weeks, if you haven't seen the videos, if you're new to this site, welcome. Click over here, one of these options over here or below. You can look at the last 2-week video blogs. I think it's really important that you watch them. If you've watched both of them, if you went on the news diet and the negative person diet, I know it's not easy. And here's the thing. I'm not trying to get you to never watch the news again for the rest of your life or never be involved in a negative conversation in the rest of your life. What I hope you saw over the last couple weeks, though, is it can dramatically change your life. When you focus on a bigger future for you, when you focus on gratitude, when you focus on looking ahead, not the horrible past you've had or the current situations you're in, when you look ahead, life starts to change. And even if you saw a tiny fraction, if it was just even one day you went with no negativity in your life and you had a sense of being, a sense of peace, if that's what you got out of what I shared with you, then it worked. Remember, it's only one tiny step at a time that changes your life. And that's what this is all about. So I don't expect you to go the rest of your life, like I said, with no newspaper, no news, not watching the weather. You're going to watch TV, but here's what I hope. I hope you take the last 2 weeks and use it for your future, that you cut down on the negativity. It's what sells. It's what's all around us. You have enough of your own. You don't need outside influences. If there's negative people in your life, try to reduce the amount of time you spend with them or try to pick them up. If you can't pick them up, then reduce it. I'm telling you, it's one of the biggest determining factors in my own personal success and a lot of the successful people I know. I happen to be friends with Joel Osteen. If you see him on Sundays, he's a great guy. He's the same guy off camera that he is on camera. And him and I had a similar conversation. And, when he first started, there was the naysayers that just trashed him and treated him horrible and said he'd never be anything. He'd never be the man his father was. All these outside influences. But you know what he did? He focused on a bigger future and his bigger purpose. And look where he's gone. And I've been blessed to be friends with Michael Jordan and a lot of other people, and all have similar stories. If they let the negativity sink in, they never would have got where they are. So I hope that little tool really made a difference. Okay, I have another lesson for you, or maybe another challenge this week. Don't overthink it. Okay, so you got the news diet, you got the negative person diet. Carry that forward the best you can. Hey, if you decide you don't want to watch the news, I hardly ever watch news. I probably watch a half hour of news a month. That's probably what I don't read the paper. And negative conversations, very minimal in my life. So if you can carry the last 2 weeks and make it part of your life, awesome. And if you got to go on a news diet again in a couple weeks because you fell right back in, then do it. But here's another challenge that I want to give you, back-to-back challenges. This one's really simple. Don't overthink it. I would love for you to take the next week of your life and document what you do each day. Now, I know it's kind of tough, but it's only a week of your life, and I have a reason for it. I have a purpose for it. I'll share it with you next week. What I'd like you to do is just write down what time you get up, what you do in the morning before work, kids, getting breakfast ready, get them out to school, whatever it is. Stop for coffee, go to Starbucks, go to work, go to lunch. How long do you take for lunch? This is for you. This isn't for me, but I want you to document over the next week and just see where you're spending your time. I'll have a really good reason for you next week. But it's a little test, a little challenge. We got this great momentum going right now. Like I said, last week's blog was one of the biggest we've ever had. So let's keep on this path. Let's keep taking action and realize that, no, we're not talking about real estate today. I didn't talk about real estate last week. But I know I have the blueprint to get you successful in real estate. But if your outside influences deter you or distract you or make it not happen, then the best real estate wisdom in the world doesn't work. Take the challenges. Thank you so much for being you. Leave me some posts below. I love reading them. I'll talk to you next week.